St. Mary's Catholic School sits in the shadow of Nebraska's state capitol. Inside, the 7th and 8th grade students are studying about America's involvement in the Korean War.
They fought for not only America, but for South Korea, which is because we didn't need to help South Korea. We helped them because we cared about it. We didn't want North Korea just to completely destroy another country.
The students write letters to the Korean War veterans on the Heartland Honor Flight. It's an airlift of sorts, taking veterans from Nebraska to see the memorials in Washington, D.C. The students create special welcome banners.
Ours was Home of the Brave. Most of us were mostly talking about freedom and bravery and the courageous stuff the veterans have done.
They also carefully select words for poems they hope will capture the experience of the soldier in a battle far from home.
War, cold, bombings.
Anxiety, heart racing. What happens next?
Miss family, wanted to go, the warmth of friends.
Praying for you, I'll fight for you forever.
What stood out was the fact that nobody respected the soldiers who came home, and that was very upsetting for me because a lot of the times they didn't have the choice. They were drafted or they had signed up before that war had come up, so it wasn't necessarily their fault.
These Korean War lessons mix writing, art, and history. But teacher Scott Bendler wants the real lesson learned by his students to extend well beyond the classroom.
That those people that are willing to put on a uniform and potentially take a bullet for this country should receive the utmost respect, and that we always need to make sure that we thank them for their service, thank them for their sacrifice.
The students get the chance a few days later to deliver that thank you in person. With letters, poems, and artwork in hand, they board a bus to Omaha. That's where they spend an afternoon welcoming the 460 Korean War veterans and their families from across Nebraska to the Honor Flight banquet the day before the trip. As part of the program, they lead the veterans in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
I hope that it has some sort of effect on them and that we'll be able to portray enough patriotism and emotion to kind of move them, because I don't want it to be just another song for them.